advanced equation. Already we learned that is the concentration of the all species involved in the electrode reaction is unity. See, this need not be always true. See, here the non showed that the for electrode reaction, that is M metal N plus, that N plus indicate oxidation state. So aqueous, metal plus aqueous, then number of electrons gained to reduces metal solid. See, the electrode potential at any concentration measured with the respect to the standard hydrogen electrode. So we can write the reaction. That is electrode cell Mn plus M is equal to E cell is equal to, that is E naught cell, E naught cell also here Mn plus M minus RT divided by NF ln metal, concentration of metal divided by the concentration of the metal N plus. Here the concentration of the solid metal is taken as a unity, so we can write it like this: E Mn plus M is equal to E naught cell, that is E Mn plus M minus RT divided by NF into ln 1 divided by M N plus. Okay, here this E naught metal plus has been defined. So R is the gas constant, T is the temperature at 298 Kelvin, N is number of electron, F is Faraday. So Faraday unit already we know that is 96,487 or approximately 96,500 coulombs per mole. So this is 1 Faraday. Then R is the universal gas constant, 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. Okay, temperature, that is standard 298 Kelvin. N is the number of electrons. Okay, you can see that table number 3.1, the standard electrode potential at 298 Kelvin, given that is some increasing strength of the oxidizing and the reducing agent. You can see that in a Daniell cell, the electrode potential of a given for any given concentration of the Cu2 plus ion, that is Cu2 plus ion and Zn2 plus, that is Cu2 plus and zinc 2 plus ion. So we can write for cathode reaction, that is at cathode that is E for copper, because cathode undergoes reduction, here copper, so that Cu2 plus Cu is equal to E naught cell, this also Cu2 plus Cu minus RT divided by number of electron is what here 2, so that 2 you can write it 2 to Faraday ln 1 divided by concentration of Ce2 plus ion. Similarly at anode, anode is oxidation process, so that here E cell is equal to zinc Zn2 plus Zn is equal to E naught cell Zn2 plus Zn minus RT divided by number of electron, also here also 2, so that 2F the ln of 1 divided by Zn2 plus. Okay, so in a cell potential, this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. For a cell potential, that is E cell, this is E cell, so that E cell is equal to E naught cell minus that is E cell is equal to E, that is already E cathode minus E anode. Okay, Cu 2 plus Cu minus zinc 2 plus zinc. Okay, now on writing this equation, so E Cu2 plus is this, and E Zn2 plus Zn is this value. So substitute these two value in this equation. Now you will get this E naught for Cu2 plus Cu minus RT divided by 2F into ln of 1 divided by Cu2 plus minus E naught for zinc is 2 plus zinc minus RT divided by 2F into ln of 1 divided by Zn2 plus. Okay, here RT ln, so this will become plus. Okay, then on simplifying, that is, you will get, put this E naught value for this, E naught for Cu2 plus Cu minus E naught Zn2 plus Zn again minus RT divided by 2F into ln of that full bracket, that is into Cu2 plus minus ln of 1 divided by Zn2 plus, that is concentration of Zn2 plus. Okay, then on factorizing or rearranging this, you will get E cell is equal to, that is, this is the E cell. E cell is equal to E naught cell, this whole term is the E naught cell, minus RT divided by 2F, this ln, and the Zn2 plus divided by the Cu2 plus. So this is the E cell. It can be seen that E cell is depends the concentration of both Cu2 plus ion and the Zn2 plus ion. So it increase with increase in the concentration of Cu2 plus ion and decrease the concentration of the Zn2 plus ion. So converting natural logarithms to log. So the equation, this equation can be that E cell is equal to E naught cell minus RT divided by R value. Substitute the R value. R value is what? 8.314 into 298 divided by 2 into 96,487 to log of, so you have to multiply into 2.303 log of Zn2 plus divided by Cu2 plus. So after calculating, you will get that C naught cell is equal to 0.0591 divided by 2. Just I am putting the 2 here only. Just simplify these three values, this value, and this value, and this value. Okay, you will get that log of Zn2 plus divided by the concentration of Cu2 plus. So that is the we can use that use the same number of electron for both electrode. The following, so like Ni, suppose if I use nickel, Ni solid single line, Ni2 plus aqueous double line, Ag plus aqueous single line, Ag solid. The cell reaction can be like this, then 2Ag solid. So we can write the Nernst equation in this equation as E cell is equal to E naught cell minus, that is RT divided by 2 into F, because of here also the 2 electrons are transferred, ln Ni2 plus divided by Ag plus to the whole square because of the stoichiometric coefficient to the rise to the power. Okay, in a general electrochemical, or you can write it E naught cell minus 0.0591 divided by 2 into log of Ni2 plus concentration of Ni2 plus divided by the concentration of Ag plus to the whole square. Okay, in a general electrochemical cell reaction, that is already you know that AA plus BB gives, that is n electrons, Cc plus Dd. Okay, in Nernst equation can write like this, that is E cell is equal to E naught cell minus RT ln, or you can use it 0.0591 divided by that number of electrons, so that n into log q, or suppose if do not convert the log mean, just write it, that is r, you can write it E naught cell minus RT divided by NF into ln q. Because of this, from that equilibrium you can write this is the reaction quotient. Okay, the reaction quotient will be what? That product divided by the reactant. So you have to write this is the Nernst equation. Then the equilibrium constant from Nernst equation. So equilibrium constant from Nernst equation. See, the circuit that already you are seeing that zinc 2 plus solid react with the copper 2 plus aqueous to produce zinc 2 plus aqueous and copper solid. So here the takes place and the time passes, that concentration of zinc 2 plus ion keeps on increasing while the concentration of the Cu2 plus ion keeps on decreasing. At the same time, voltage of the cell as read on the voltmeters keeps on decreasing. So after some time, we shall note that there is no in the concentration of Cu2 plus ion and the concentration of Zn2 plus ion at the same time. So voltmeters gives a 0 reading. So this indicates the equilibrium has been attained. So in this situation, the Nernst equation may be written as like this, that is E cell is equal to 0. That means E naught cell minus 2.303 RT divided by 2F into log of Zn2 plus divided by Cu2 plus. So here the E naught cell is equal to, E cell is equal to E naught cell minus, or you can write it, or you can write it E naught cell is equal to 2.303 RT divided by 2F into log of Zn2 plus divided by concentration of Cu2 plus. But at equilibrium, that's the concentration of Zn2 plus, the concentration divided by the concentration of Cu2 plus is equal to Kc. Then the temperature should be 298 Kelvin and above. That equation can be written as E naught cell is equal to 0.0591 divided by 2 into log Kc. So Kc is equal to what? That already we know that 1.10 volt. So log Kc is equal to 1.1 volt into 2 because of number of electron 2. That's mean on rearranging this 0.0591 is equal to 37.288. This is log Kc. So Kc is equal to anti-log of this value. So 2 into 10 power 37 at 298 Kelvin. In general, we can write it E naught cell is equal to 2.303 RT divided by NF into log Kc. So this is the equilibrium constant from the Nernst equation. That is the relationship between the equilibrium constant of the reaction and the standard potential cell of the reaction which the reaction takes place. Okay. Then next is the electrochemical cell and the Gibbs energy of the reaction. the electrochemical, the electrical work done in the 1 second is equal to the electrical potential multiplied by the total charges passed. So if you want to obtain the maximum work from a galvanic cell, then the charge has to be passed reversibly. So this reversible work done by a galvanic cell is equal to decrease it in its Gibbs energy, and therefore the EMF of the cell that be E and NF is the amount of charge passed to the delta reaction of Gibbs energy. So the Gibbs energy of a reaction delta Rg is equal to minus NF E cell. Okay, it may be remembered that E cell is an intensive parameter, but this delta Rg is extensive thermodynamic property, and the value depends upon the N. So we can write it like this: Zn solid, Cu2 plus aqueous, then Zn2 plus aqueous, and Cu solid. So here delta Rg is equal to minus 2 F E cell. So here the E cell is equal to what, that is by the written is, that is 2 into, so that 2 into 2 Zn plus 2 Cu2 plus 2 Cu plus 2 Cu2. So here it will become that 2 becomes 4 minus 4. So minus 4 F E cell. So the concentration of the all reacting species is unity, so that E cell is equal to E naught cell. Okay, and you can write it, this is delta G naught is equal to minus NF E naught cell. So this indicates standard reaction for a Gibbs energy, and this is the standard electrode potential, that is E naught cell. Then N is the number of electron, F is the Faraday. Or you can write it, that is delta R G naught is equal to minus RT ln K. Okay, student. Next class we will discuss the conductance of electrolytic solution.